This book is called Antarctic Antics. It's a book of penguin poems. It was written by Judy, and the illustrations were done by José, Aruego, and Ariane, Dewey. Judy Sierra has her own website. She's done about 40 books for children. She grew up in the western part of the United States, but went to college in Washington, D.C. and American University, where she was a French major. She has many wonderful things to say and other books to share. You can look around here and find out more about her. José and Ariane didn't always work together, but frequently enough. He was originally from the Philippines and lived most of his adult life in and around New York City. Ariane was born in Chicago, and because of studying at school, she ended up in New York City as well. They were good friends. A Hatchlings Song. I'm almost hatched. I'm almost hatched. I'm small. I'm wet. I'm not out yet. I'm almost hatched. I'm pecking hard. I'm pecking hard. I'm tired. I'm weak. It hurts my beak. I'm pecking hard. My head's outside. My head's outside. The moon is bright. The world's so white. My head's outside. I'm really hatched. I'm really hatched. At last, I'm free. Hey, Dad, it's me. I'm really hatched. Mother Penguin's Vacation. 2 months out at sea is a penguin's great thrill. Each evening, my dinner floats right into my bill. Oh, I make a mighty meal of a slithery eel or a cod or a squid. I think I just did. I feel a long tentacle tickling my ventricle. Several shrimp swimming south are approaching my mouth, so I'll just open wide and invite them inside. Yes, 2 months vacation is a penguin's wish. I've got nothing to do but slurp squadrons of fish. I'll grow gorgeously fat, then swim home in July to sing my new baby a deep-sea lullaby. My father's feet. To keep myself up off the ice, I find my father's feet are nice. I snuggle in his belly fluff, and that's how I stay warm enough. But when my father takes a walk, my cozy world begins to rock. He shuffles left. I hold on tight. Oh no, he's wobbling to the right, not left again. Oops, here he goes. Do you suppose my father knows I'm hanging on to his warm toes? Regurgitate. It's been 1 whole hour since I ate. Why is my dinner always late? While you and Mom procrastinate, I might become a featherweight. You know what I'd appreciate. Cough it up, Dad. Regurgitate. I am looking for my mother. I am looking for my mother, but you all look like each other. So I'll do what Mama said, and I'll use my ears instead. Eck! My mom does not say eck. She might give me a peck on the back of my neck, but she'd never say eck. Eek! My mom wouldn't say eek. She would call me her chick as she gives me a lick, but she couldn't say eek. Eek! My mom does not say eek. She might let out a shriek that would make the ice creak, but she'd never squeak eek. Awk! What mom would say awk? Awk is only a squawk, and it's no way to talk. Go away with your awk. Ack, ack, ack. Such a sweet-sounding ack. Lovely Mom, you've come back. Did you bring me a snack? Only my mom says ack. Penguins first swim. 10 little penguins all in a line. One jumps in, and now there are 9. 9 little penguins. How they hesitate. One tumbles in, and now there are 8. 8 little penguins pushing and shoving. One slides in, and now there are 7. 7 little penguins, scarcely more than chicks. One slips in, and now there are 6. 6 little penguins can't decide to dive. One falls in, and now there are 5. 5 little penguins huddle on the shore. One flops in, and now there are 4. 4 little penguins fidget fearfully. One hops in, and now there are 3. 3 little penguins wonder what to do. One rolls in, and now there are 2. Predator riddles. What's black and white and mean all over? A mighty swimmer, a restless rover. He looks like a fish from head to tail, but he isn't a fish. He's a killer whale. The gray of the sea hides the gray of her fur as she waits in the waves for a penguin to stir. But she isn't our friend. No, she's waiting to steal one of us for her supper. She's a cruel leopard seal. He's a two-legged pest. He's revolting and rude, stealing eggs from our nests, chasing chicks, snatching food. But can you believe this? Though it does absurd, this creature's our cousin. He's a skulking skua bird. Diary of a very short winter day. At the first hint of dawn, I awake with a yawn, and follow my cousins, all 33 dozen, to the end of the land where we stand, playing who'll dive in first, and fearing the worst. We listen for seals who want us for meals. I see one penguin lunge, then in we all plunge, take a bath, gulp a snack, and climb out in a pack. Hurry back to our home for a quick preen and comb so our feathers aren't wet as we watch the sun set. Belly sliding. Our 4 penguins settled here 20 million years ago. They grew blubber for the cold. They grew feathers for the snow. They grew weary of the dark, winter nights that last all day. They decided even penguins have to take the time to play. So we go belly sliding, ta-tum-tum tummy gliding. Down the glacier's glassy side we begin our ripping ride, and soon we're stomach slipping, fearlessly flip-flop flipping, flying 60 miles an hour, solely fueled by penguin power. Soaring far too fast to stop, we shoot off the glacier's top. Downward through the air we drop, landing with a wet kerplop. Tumble out, and with a grin, shout, "Let's do it all again!" Be my penguin. Be my penguin, my sweet penguin. I fancy your feathers so smooth and so sleek, the way snowflakes dance on the down of your cheek. The curve of your beak makes my flippers grow weak. Be my penguin. We'll ramble romantically by the sea. My siblings will sing you a symphony. I'll catch you an anchovy. Darling, why can't you be my sweet penguin? At night, by the light of the southern aurora, we'll navigate northward toward Bora Bora, while you eat the fauna and I eat the flora. Be my penguin. I'll carve you a castle inside an ice floe, a cave where the chilly winds never will blow. Oh, how could you say no? Is your heart made of snow? Guess I'll just have to go find another penguin. Be my penguin, my sweet penguin. I fancy your feathers so smooth and so sleek, the way snowflakes dance on the down of your cheek. The curve of your beak makes my flippers grow weak. Oh, please, be my penguin. Antarctic Anthem. At the bottom of the planet lies a land of ice and granite. Antarctica, Antarctica, where winter days are darktica. It's the continent of our birth, it's the coldest place on earth, Antarctica, Antarctica. You'd better wear your parctica, or the brutal blasting blizzards will freeze your beaks and gizzards. Antarctica, Antarctica. Come visit on Alarctica. We'll snuggle in the snow when it's 35 below. Antarctica, Antarctica. It's grander than New Yorktica. Skyscraping icebergs roam all across the frosty foam in our sweet Antarctic home. And that's a silly way to end a wonderfully silly book full of penguin poems. If you were wondering, adult penguins really do regurgitate their food for the little ones to eat. And if you want to see a wonderful little minute and a half trailer for an animated film they did about this book, you can follow that link. Hard as it may be to accept, this is the end of Antarctic Antics, a book of penguin poems. Those poems were written by Judy, Sierra, and the illustrations were done cooperatively by José, Aruego, and Ariane, Dewey.